Good morning. I am working on getting the camera out. So let me write a message there. All right. So I will be outside getting this camera all started up. Oh, didn't have my coat on or anything. I could have just started this anyway. I give people a chance to get there while I get my act together. I was ready and then I got distracted. I'm sorry. Sorry about the noise. Oh, phone on louder. Okay. The camera is set up. I hope it's aimed right. So good morning, good morning. Take that banner off. Wow. Why is it kind of blurry off to one side? Huh. Interesting look. Oh. Oh, I've got the headphone on the camera. I better go put it on in case. Where did I do? I had my hands up. There it is. Like it's not in its place because I had my hands on it. Oh, jeez. Why I get so distracted so quickly. I can't get things started on time. I'm usually extremely early or late. Just not on like that black and white one. I'm answering it. Okay, I think I got it set up right now. So I think I saw a cloud rainbow last night. It was kind of strange. But anyway, that's all I have to say about it. I can't even explain it. It was just like strange. Now I would have put on another headphone set, but I got to put one on outside so that everyone out there doesn't hear every single word of the screen. The phone's sitting out in the middle of nowhere. No one's out there. Interesting colors coming. See, it was see, it was 53 here earlier. Let's see what it is now, right before sunrise. It's 52 degrees. Yep. Good morning, Jeffrey. We got a lot of, oh, sorry. We got a lot of cloud cover this morning, but it's showing some good color, so I'm proud of it. The sun's doing its good job. We used to have a group, oh, well, not a group, one or two people would get together during the sunset, kind of rate the sunset. I miss doing that, but some people have to move on for their own reasons. And talking about that, it's almost the end of the season here, and people are moving on. It was a really good drama-free year this year, almost drama-free, outside of my own personal drama. But yeah, pretty much drama-free. Good year. Good people to hang out with this year. Let's do it again next year. I wonder what summer awaits. I'm kind of nervous now. It's like you get you get around someone, you have a lot of fun, you just want to keep having fun, but you gotta keep moving on too. You stay there, the, the fun gets stale anyway. So I don't know how it could get stale with explosives or with switch chess or with all the fun stuff I did at the waitressing or where am I moving on to? Well, first I've got to get all my tires changed. I bought all new tires for my camper and my truck. Then so I'll probably be in Mesa area about a week. I don't know how long really, because they've got a baby in the house and I'm kind of out in their way. And so I don't like to stay too often or too long anyway. I like often, but I can't make it that far if I'm not staying real long. So I could camp out at Superstition Springs, except he's changing the tires on the camper too. So, and his time schedule, I don't know about because I don't know exactly when I'm leaving here. You could come to Minnesota. It's very, 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 very cold in Minnesota. And last time I was in Minnesota was a convoy, but the time before that, I lost the wheel bearings out of a very old car. I drove there in the wintertime. Woke up and there they were laying on the ground underneath the car. And I'm like, glad I didn't die. But anyway, I don't I don't know that I'm gonna make a trip that long this year. I have a little more work to do on my truck before I go that far. And I'm planning a trip out east next summer. I'm not sure how that will work unless I don't want to take a job again because man, I am so sick. I am actually a little concerned. My adrenals. Uh, I don't even. I'm not even going there. But anyway, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be working. So as soon as I'm done working, I'm done until I'm healed at least, and then I can go off and be stupid again or something. I don't know. But I had so much fun with the people. I'm telling you. except for yesterday. Yesterday was rough. I let someone did something that, first off, publicly embarrassed me, and second off, just ticked me off because they don't care. And I just held in the anger, stayed quiet, and so then every little thing started to build on it. And I was fine. Then I'm like, oh darn, because I got backed up in my section and I had no clean tables, so I had to take my number out. And I'm like, I got to go tell them, but I'm emotional. I'm like, I don't know how. When I'm emotional, it is very hard to calmly say something about what I need to do. I mean, I can take an order or fake coffee picture and do all kinds of stuff, but when it's about me and trying to say it calmly, it doesn't happen so easily. I don't understand why, but anyway, I was trying to tell them I took my number out so that I could catch up on cleaning tables, but the toaster was eating my toast. It ate like two pieces. I'm trying to get white toast. People already have their food, and the toaster won't give me white toast, and I'm frustrated. And so I say something about that, and then I say something about, none of my tables are bust, and the boss is there. She's like, "Well, I guess I gotta go bust tables too." So I'm like, "That's not what I'm trying to say." I meant to, because I didn't even get to finish my thoughts. I'm just exploding because the toaster, and I'm emotional. And so then oh, anyway, I needed to take my number out of till I got my tables clean. That's what they did anyway. So it just didn't get done a calm, peaceful way. That's all. But man, that was harsh. I don't like to be embarrassed, especially when it's not something I intentionally did or even knew about or was aware of. That's it's really, yeah. And it no, it's not about forget something or something. It's about a negative person saying that somebody won't do something. And then they all turned and looked at me, and I'm like, oh my God, I would have done it if I knew, but I can't fight back. I can't say anything. There's a whole restaurant full of people that's not socially right either. So, anyway, that's my drama from yesterday. But normally, it was a great drama free season once I got past the depression part. But it is kind of sad that it's ending, and yeah. So I am going up towards the state of Washington, and I might be coaxed to go over to the Canadian side for a small amount of time. And I don't even know how to define small amount of time because I gotta go up and see how I feel about how I'm doing, how it's life's doing, how area's doing, all that stuff before I make a decision like that. Maybe. We'll see. But Minnesota is really, mm, that would be a trip all on its own. And to me, all I feel is cold. It was, oh, I can't even, you know how it is up there. It's St. Paul area. Your nostrils freeze together. Everybody's wearing scarves with snot sickles hanging from them. It's a wonderful place to be in the winter. I don't even know if anybody's there. It says no one's there anymore. So there's been a time change across the country, and Arizona didn't have one with it. So, oh, I am planning after Mesa. That's what I was talking about. After Mesa, I am planning on a trip down to Tucson. I want to do one of the flag wavings down there, if they have one. I think they have one every weekend. If I don't, I don't know. I'll have to check. Hi and bye. I'm on my way to bed. Okay. Night. I still got a bright view of the moon. Good night. Trying to put the phone on the stand, but it's outside. I'm gonna have to get me another phone stand. We're gonna have to hear a lot of noise while I shift the phone to hear it. I mean to see it. Coffee. I've got to go down to Yuma for supplies today, and I'm hoping the wind is low because I got to pick the foam board. Making cabinets this weekend, I think. So I thought about a little business, but I'm not so sure if I should do it or not. I have to, but I'm thinking of getting a cry cut machine, making stickers and things. Bumper stickers, cry stickers. Oh, a magnet, cards. That would be nice. Cards. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun to get back into doing some of my graphic stuff. What happened? I'm sorry. I didn't realize it got out of solo layout somehow. I must have brushed my thumb across it. We are getting some good color out of the sky today. You can see how it's starting to clear up too. Clouds are getting thinner and sparser. I think I can shut my food a little warm. Turned it on to get a little chill out of the air. Wow. Good morning. Still in Quartzsite, Arizona for at least a couple more weeks. Fan. I made a good decision on these shears. They really add a nice comfort and touch to this place. Just about time for you to get ready for work. So have a wonderful day. All right. Enjoy work. I gamify everything at work. The only way to have fun. I raced them for the last drop in the coffee cup. One guy figured it out. He literally had half a cup left. So I went to go get the coffee pot. I turned the corner and he is guzzling it. And I physically racing down the aisle trying to get there before the last drop. It was hilarious. But anyway, yeah, I have lots of fun with people. I think I might want to so stupid. Do it again next year, but only for a couple days a week, and maybe not even in a row, because it just physically rips me apart. And that'll be just enough. I can make just enough money because Social Security will take half of what I earn. I think they give me a $65 buffer. So they'll take half of what I earn out of my next check, and that's still enough to go visit the restaurant on some of the other days to see people. So, it would work. I think it'd be better if I had a different job, like if I just sat at the register, or I could just be, you can sit me in a little room with breads and I can be your toast manufacturer. Just sit there as the orders come in, throwing the toast on the machine and having it spit them out. And they just come and pick them up, and they have little troughs, little bins with warmers that put their toast under them. And and it would be when the cook gets to it. They need to digitalize the whole system. We take the order, then we can see what the order is when the chefs have the order. The, we would be able to know when the order's been picked up and started processing, and then we can throw the toast on the toaster and bam, bam. Maybe some things just don't get improved and you just work with the system. That's hard for me. Because when something's broken and I'm getting yelled at about toast all the time, I want to fix it. My next solution for now is to, if I can't 100% know that I am the one that threw the toast on the toaster when Christine is working, that I will not use the toast that's sitting on the toaster and I'll start another one. And I don't care if I have to pay for 2 loaves of bread for a peace of mind. I think that's worth it. Why am I so traumatized over toast? I normally wouldn't have been. Oh, somebody just texted me something. Oh, some kind of St. Patrick's Day. Ugh. I am a total Grinch when it comes to the holidays. When it comes to the feast days, I'm not. They have meaning to me, and they're not rooted in for me. I don't want to fight about it. They're not rooted in evil, they're rooted in good. And in fact, the more I look into it, the more good it is because it's basically about loving people. But anyway, I forgot where I was going with that and where I came from with that. Wow, look at that color. I need to find a way to remember. I wonder which camera again. The 13 megapixel is on the back of it. I have it on the front facing camera. Leave it be. I'll try to remember for tomorrow I'm working. So I'll try to remember for Saturday or Sunday. Put the phone the other way. First off, I'd be able to see that at least if the screen's active. I get a loading. Second, all right. Um, I'm gonna do it before all that beautiful color is gone. I'll reverse that camera. Oh, sorry for the interruptions. All right. Now we got the 13 megapixel on it. So, is there much of a difference? Wait, maybe I just need my video to catch up. Well, now we got a view that, oh well. Oh, why is it moving? Yeah, I've got to figure out shutting that auto adjust off. So I actually let it point to the edge of the truck too to catch the deep reds that are over that way. My plan today is going to Yuma. I'm sorry about noises with the phone. I'm gonna have to get one of these other phone holders for this other one. Another headset. That would be handy too. So I think the sunrise is supposed to happen at 6:43, and then it takes about 12 minutes ish for the sun to come up over the mountain. So I'm highly, after I get this hotspot activated and the payment system for it figured out for a year, then I can think about, morning U-Haul, think about getting a GoPro, and I'm thinking of mounting it onto a pole by my back window so I can like turn it to a 360 every once in a while when I do the sunrises and sunsets. I think that would be kind of cool. I could do a kind of brace, put my conduit out there, mount it on the conduit, sort of rotate it a little bit slow. That would be a little bit different. I shouldn't give my ideas away until I've implemented them though. Nobody heard that. The secret, all two of you. There's two people watching. And I know one of them is you all. So you're sworn to secrecy now. And I hope you guys can hear me clearly. I forget where the mic is on this phone, and my thumb is kind of holding an edge. That wasn't it. All right, there. I'm already thinking of what I'm going to order for breakfast this morning because I got to drive to Yuma. I'm not going to take an hour or so to make food on top of everything else. I only have one day to rest before tomorrow. Then I have 3 days off, but we're going to be making cabinets, so I don't know how much rest I'll be getting outside of Saturday. Thank God for Saturdays. Woo-hoo. I tried to hydrate with orange juice yesterday morning. I never even finished the first glass. And I didn't hydrate the rest of the day. Things just got really busy. Let's see, I have, when we go to Three Girl Floor, I have 11 tables in the back, which is the furthest from the kitchen, the furthest from, well, I could use the hall busing tray, but the men never shut the door and they're using the urinal. So I choose to use tray up front, and the kitchen's up front, the drinks are up front, everything's up front. So it's a very hard, busy section with 11 tables. It's got the pit, or four booths along the wall. Then it's got booth tables set up where you can seat about 10 people along the other wall. Then it's got two sets of four-seater tables. or 3 sets when it's a 3-girl floor. No, 2 sets. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 13. What? No, that can't be. All right, let me draw it out. I'm not counting right. I haven't had enough caffeine. There's no freaking way it's that many tables. Okay. 4 booths. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the 2-seater table. 4-seater, and 4-seater. Another one. And what's that? 11 tables. Yep. 11 tables. So yeah, and when I was just a long time ago, I was told how rude it was to have a table full of stuff sitting there for too long. I mean, an hour is too long. So I knew I had to pick the number out because as soon as I clear a table, they fill it. So then I'm waiting on them, and I try to clear another table, and they fill it practically before I even got it cleared. And so there's some tables that were there for way too long. So I had to take my number out to get them done. But before that, I was having a meltdown about not being able to get my white toast. And I said it wrong. Why am I repeating it all? Because it's a live stream and I feel obligated to talk. Maybe I should be quiet. Take my vitamin. Maybe because I don't have enough drama in my life and I have to keep repeating the drama I had. That's a little bit weird. So that camper across the way from me is a teardrop. He's just turned at an angle that it looks like a different camper to me. It's so tiny. He doesn't even sit in it. He doesn't have enough room in it. I've looked into them. I have a lot more room in my house. All right, taking my vitamin. Still turning down my caffeine. Not used to it being this hot. It's usually all cooled down by the time I get to it. Well, I get hot coffee when I go in to eat at the restaurant, but when I'm working, it's still a drop or two and try to guzzle it. Okay, we've got that glow in the sky. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see the sun reflecting off of the camper too. Should be coming up over the mountain in about 12 minutes, maybe. Maybe sooner, I don't know. We'll see. Looking to be a glorious sunrise though. Trying to decide what I want to have for breakfast this morning. I normally like my eggs over medium. runny yolk, white cooked. And then I like to have sourdough with it. I can't have too much of the fried food, so I've got to pass on the potatoes. Thinking of getting the eggs over hard with cheese on them. Putting it between my sourdough toast. And then maybe picking up some bread pudding with or without sauce. Don't know if I'll get the fireball, the brandy, the lemon, or what's the other one? Caramel chocolate? No, I can't remember what the fourth one was. But I'm sure that'll be delicious. I might eat it there. Their bread pudding is really good, but I have an excellent idea that would take their bread pudding to a new level, but I'm almost afraid to suggest anything. But all you got to do is lightly put some cream cheese on all that bread before you break it up, and then break it all up, throw it in there, and make your bread pudding. It'll be like a cream cheese bread. Oh my God, that was so yummy to find. Oh, I am wanting to. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know if I'll get back from Newman soon enough. But I wanted to make my own bread that I make in my rice cooker. Oh, if I can remember to pick up cream cheese, I can make bread pudding in my rice cooker. Okay, cream cheese, eggs, because I'm rich. I'll probably get egg beaters because it's cheaper. Get a little bit of milk. Actually, I don't need to do that. I've got powdered egg in there. I need about everything else I need. That would be so yummy. I'll have to post that one on I'll have to post the video on YouTube about that if it works out. Maybe even if I'm energetic enough, I might even do a live with it. We'll see. We'll see how the drive to Yuma goes. You may or may not see me later. Wow, that camera does a good view if it's not autofocusing. Look at the sharpness of that. That's the only thing missing is water. That dark on the right almost looks like a heart. A little bit of a stretch on the further blue thing. And now, I like to watch clouds and seem like a cat face in the one. Like a black and white striped cat, like it's laying there, laid out, little faces up in the middle somewhere with its ears on top. Uh-uh. What's the sun doing? That's cool. I like how it comes back. That's new. Before I would have to run outside and restart it. Wow, that is getting to be a very pretty sunrise. I must admit on that one. I don't know how they could ride their little 4x when it's so cold out. That wind whipping. They look like little Eskimos in their seats. Kind of cute, actually. Well, if I was working today, I'd be starting right about now. And it starts out so painfully slow. Well, it normally does. Yesterday, it wasn't all that slow. 'Cause I just remember getting the table. I just don't remember standing there hoping for clients to come in the morning like we had been for a while. It was, but then I had more tables. Normally, if it's when we were waiting before, it was a 4 girl floor, and I only had 7 tables a month. Now it's 11, and we're staying busy. People aren't leaving. I mean, the remnants of us aren't wanting to pull out until it gets warmer north. And a lot of us are probably going to be waiting till April 15th to go. So she's wanting to hold the restaurant open till Mother's Day. I won't even be here till then, unless I had a free place to plug in and park. So all the benefits, because I'd have to keep the camper cool while I drive to work. And I don't know that I want to pay for a campground hookup to keep working when I need to be concentrating on my test. But yeah, I'm having issues with the extreme. Look at that. Beautiful color. So if I can successfully get my mobile hotspot activated today, then I am going to be looking into considering a dash cam or even a GoPro. We shall see how that one goes. But it would be nice to be able to stream on my road trips, although I'm not sure how I'd handle normally have loud music. I I do have permission to play apologetics. I just wouldn't be able to play it as loud as I'm used to. There's my friends. They're leaving for the weekend. I wouldn't be able to play it loud, but if people were on visiting, it wouldn't matter. And then if I did a StreamYard and people were on it, then I also wouldn't have to have music, at least not loud. Well, there's the sun starting to peek through. We're about to see the first beams coming out. Sorry if I blocked the mic. I don't I have to figure out where the mic is on this thing and not put my thumb there. So anyway, oh, that's why I was talking about the camera, because I'm driving down to Yuma and I'm really wishing I could show you the drive down there, but not set up to do it. I think Eric's good. We took apart one of the holders that was broken, and I think he's gonna help me hook it up to in the truck somehow, so I can have a good stream set up to where it's not blocking my view much. Not really blocking my view. It's when I go up Mingus that I really need that one corner. And my dashboard's so long I can't reach the other side of it where it would be better to have the camera, but I can't reach, so that rules that out. Although watching this one come back on all by itself makes me wonder if it's only been short time disconnected. It would be interesting to test it somehow. Welcome back. How was the journey? Man, that's a pretty sky today. I can't get over it. There's a beam getting ready to peek out. It's beaming up, but there isn't one coming out the bottom yet. Well, that cheap phone was worth the investment for the camera. And the games. I can't pick games on this phone, so while I'm having breakfast at the restaurant. Oh, from watching music videos. I don't know how I got this scratch on my back. Aruba said something about her phone dropping, and so I blamed it on her dropping the phone. Even though I wasn't even on the screen when she dropped the phone. That's okay. But I would like to do road trips. I'm going to be on the road this summer. So I think a camera to stream road trips would be worth it. I want to do at least one Greyhound bus trip too, trying to get other people involved again. But that would involve I need to get one of those too, a Wii booth. Maybe that's what I'll get today. I can get the hotspot activated, and whether I do or not, I could pick up the Wii booth. Then I'll have it for streaming on the road, that part of it anyway. If we get the other things set up, I might be able to stream my trip. So I have this magnetic strip over my head that I get to keep all my nail files and tweezers and magnets and flashlights and well, I used to have magnetic things for the readers, but this is a different setup. But anyway, it's nice to have a magnetic strip to put all that stuff. When I used to use those, what are those pens called? The stylus for the phone. I had a set of 12 and I would lose them all the time. So I got the magnetic bar from Harbor Freight and I stuck them all on there. And then I just reach up and grab another one when I lost one. And then whenever I cleaned later on that day, I'd find them all, hang them all back up, start over. There's the sun. It has risen. It has risen. You should be, I could see the beam, but my video takes a little bit to catch up too, so. Yep, there's the sun. And the winds are calm. Kind of a good day. So far, it is a good day. Wow, look at that glow on that edge of that thick cloud. It's like what do you call it? A less than symbol in math. Arrow. Pointing to my damaged bumper on my truck. Saying, look what she did. No, that stupid curb thing. Some of the people use those big bolts to put them in to the ground. So the edge of my bumper, which is very high, I've never had to worry about it, caught. It didn't catch it on going in, but it caught it pulling out and ripped at my bumper. First, I thought it was a tin can, which is why I didn't stop immediately. Then when I realized it wasn't a tin can, I stopped and I'm like, oh no. So my bumper's half ripped off. Duct tape. Sad. But just take it off. It's a cosmetic part. I don't know. I'm leery about driving all the way to Yuma with duct tape holding up the sides of my bumper. I'm just leery of the tape coming undone and that thing going down and catching a wheel and flying. Yeah, I get that nylon polyester, whatever rope, outdoor rope. It's not. How? What is it? Nylon? Anyway, get some of that tied around too and then tape it again. I don't give them good enough reinforcement to get to Yuma. If my hands were working right, I'd take it off, but they're not. So it's got to work with what I got. Hey, there is the sun in its all its glory, warming up my window now. So thank you all for joining. We're gonna have our day is clearing up. Let me check the weather again. Actually, it says it's going to be cloudy-ish. So I guess this is our clear day, but it's gonna be 72. And I may or may not see y'all later. I have to work tomorrow. I will see you this weekend. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your day.